Hi, this is Charles Miskey for Seven Summits Body. I just recently returned from a day at the Outdoor Retailer Winter Market 2016. That's the OR show. And I was talking to the good folks at Icebug. They've got some shoes with steel spikes on the bottom for running, the kind of shoes that I love to wear. I've set quite a few of my own personal bests on Quandary in shoes like that, grays, Tories, the different Colorado 14ers. When the conditions are, firm snow and a little bit of ice, rock even, it's really good to run with the spikes on the shoes as opposed to something larger and clunkier, which, if the snow is a little bit deeper, that works great. But when it's just a thin film of ice, the spikes work better. And I'm rambling, right? Anyway, while I was there, they showed me their new insoles. And these are kind of cool. Let me see if I can show you the box there. It's got multiple layers for a more dynamic or a little bit of bounce return on your run, which I haven't tried yet. It felt kind of cool messing with it, bending and twisting. In fact, let me open the box here and show you what I've got. And here's one here. And they look pretty much like a regular insole for the most part, but you've got this dot of rebound material on the bottom here, and then you've got this little, let's see if I can show it here, a little cup that pushes into the insole of your foot, just right near the ball of the foot. And I normally don't run with any kind of support, and these don't really have a lot of support. They're fairly flexible, even though it's got a plastic plate here. It's still fairly flexible. It's not gonna be like some of the thicker, more rigid insoles. And this is the slim medium, and it has to do with the thickness. So there's slim and fat. So slim is very thin, and the fat is, of course, thicker. And the medium is for the height of the arch. It's an average arch. They do make a low for if you have like no arch at all and don't need any kind of support, and then they've got high if you have a more rigid foot, less flexibility in your plantar area and need the support. And that's kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is try these out for a few runs and see how it goes. Of course, I have a half marathon coming up here in another week, and the week before your half marathon, you really don't want to change too much. I hate to be taking a huge risk. So we're going to go ahead and try this on in a pair of shoes, and I've got my Perlizumi Road N2. I think that'll be a good try for this one. I've been, like I said, training for a road half, so I think it'll be a good mix. So we pull out the insole that's in there. And as we can see, it's got about the same shape and thickness, but a lot more flexibility. There's nothing in there. And let's compare it. That's the first thing you want to do is you want to compare it. So you put them together, line them up, make sure the heels are flush to each other, and then look at it. And it's obvious that I'm not going to need any trimming on the Icebug insole. It's almost exactly the same size, maybe like 2-3 millimeters difference there. Not a big deal. And the same with the profile. It looks like it's fairly same profile for the width and the shape, which is good. That's what you want. Obviously, if there's a big difference, you're going to have to trim something, right? So let's put this up here where we can see it and put it in, wiggle it in, feel to make sure it's in there, push it down. And it flipped right down there. No problems at all. And then push it down until the heel lines up with the heel cup. The instep lines up with the instep. It's right there is where the bump is. And it seems like it's going to be a good fit. There, because it's a little bit shorter, there actually is just a little bit of room up there, but my toes should never ever go that far. As long as the heel is lined up, I think we're going to be fine. So there we go. The Icebug is inside my Perlizumis. I'm going to take these for a few runs over the next week while I'm training for my half, and see how it goes. See if I can feel the difference with that the little bump and the little dot, right? Get back to you later.